On number 1, we see Samara earns a constant hourly rate working at an ice cream shop. On her first day, she earns $33 for 4 hours of work. Which representation does not show the proportional relationship between the number of hours Samara works, H, and her earnings, E? We're going to set up this same chart we see on A on our scratch paper so that we can write our proportional relationships, and so we can also arrive at our unit rate. Let's look over here at our scratch paper. For the sake of time, it's already written for you, but you will be writing what you see. Feel free to pause this video at any time and resume it when you're ready. So we have A here shown for number 1. We have row 1, $33 divided by 4 hours equals how many dollars for 1 hour? When we did our long division here, we arrived at the solution of $8.25. We went on to row 2. Row 2 shows us $41.25 divided by 5 hours proportionally set up as how many dollars for 1 hour then? We did arrive at a solution of 8.25 when we did our long division here. Row 3 shows us $66 for 8 hours equals how many dollars for 1 hour? We did our cross multiplication and divided by 8 here and arrived at $8.25, shown here with long division. On our final row 4, we see our $99 over 12 hours, which equals how many dollars for 1 hour? We did our cross multiplication and arrived at an answer of $8.25. $8.25 was proven with our long division here. So for A, we have proven that $8.25 was the amount on each row per hour. And that proves that it is our unit rate because it's any number with a unit over itself. Over 1, I'm sorry. Any number over 1. Okay? So we found the dollars per 1 hour. That's our unit rate. Unit rate is the same thing as the constant rate of change. And unit rate also tells us when we have a proportional relationship. All right? So that means A is not what we're looking for because we're looking for one that does not show a proportional relationship. So let's look at B since we know A is not our answer. B shows Samara earns $8.25 per hour. Well, we've just proven that with all of the work shown here. $8.25 was the per hour rate on each one of those. So B is not our answer either. Let's look at C. This graph shows us how much for 4 hours. It should be 33 according to this chart. 4 hours is here. Number of hours, 4, is found here. We go up. We should see 33 hours over here, but we don't. Aha, that may be our answer. That's not a proportional relationship. And neither do we see at 5 that $41 was earned. Here at 5, we actually see less than $1 earned. That does not fit our chart. That's not a proportional relationship. Okay? So that may be our answer, but let's look at D before we assume. It says 33 equals 4M, where M represents Samara's hourly rate of pay. And that is what we saw also on our scratch paper when we proved that when we cross multiply, we get 33 equals 4M, which this variable could be M or X or anything. In this case, they've used the variable M, but we've already proven that this has a proportional relationship. C is therefore our answer because it's the only one that does not display a proportional relationship. Good job. I think you've got it.